Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. It is officially 2025 and I am bringing you my favorite products of 2024. So all of these products I've either purchased in the previous year in 2024 or I may have discovered them prior, but I started to really love them in the past year. And all of the products I'm mentioning I have used for months, so these aren't new products to me. These are ones I have truly tested and truly love. You have some hair, skincare, makeup, so I'm going to start off with the first hair product. This is the Verb Leave-In Mist. This is the second bottle that I've purchased and I'm about halfway through, if not a little bit more of this. I use this immediately after I wash my hair. I get out of the shower, I spray a ton of this in. I use a lot and then I will use a wide tooth comb or a wet brush and comb it through my hair, make sure it is fully coated. But I have noticed that this helps a ton with the moisture in my hair, the detangling, but also the frizz. I get frizzy hair. I have naturally very dry, frizzy hair. My hair is like curly, wavy, but I typically always heat treat it most of the time. I've been trying to wear it more natural lately, but I have definitely kind of ruined my curl pattern at this point because of all of the damage I have done to it over the years. But this I find helps a lot. I feel like it genuinely makes my hair feel more moisturized and hydrated when it's dry, as well as treats the frizz. And this is something I personally have found I can use even close to my roots. I don't know if I can recommend putting it directly on your roots because I don't know if you're supposed to. Since I have drier hair, it kind of takes a while for my hair to actually start looking oily unless it's from products I'm using, like my natural oils. So I will spray this even like up here because I do get a lot of frizz up here and I find that it really helps. And this is cruelty-free and vegan. I believe it is about $20 and I think it's a brand that does qualify for the Ulta coupons, like the 3 off 15. So it is higher on like the drugstore pricing, but it's not ridiculous. And unless something else pops up that I try and like more, I am going to continue buying this because it's working for me and I feel like it's really hard for me to find products for my hair type that actually improve it and don't just like weigh it down or make it look oily. The other product I want to mention is currently in my shower, but it is the Eva NYC Therapy Session Hair Mask. This ranges from about like $12 to $16. It looks like at Target you can get it for $16 currently, but I've definitely seen it for cheaper and it comes in like a big tub. And I am also on my second container of this. I tried the first container and I did like it. I was just curious if there's anything else out there that would work as well or better, because I do love trying out new products even when I find some that are working well for me. But I tried out a couple other ones and they just did not do for my hair what this one did. I feel like this one really adds a lot of moisture and helps tame the frizz as well for my hair, and it's super thick. That is something I tend to always look for in a hair mask, is if it's super thick, because if it's very thin it just slides off my hair. And since I need so much help in the hydration department on my ends, I feel like the only ones that ever work for me are thicker. And I have thick hair, my hair is not thin, so I want something like really to glob on there and provide as much hydration as possible. And this one has done the best job of all of the other hair masks I've tried so far. It's not too expensive, $16, and I use a decent amount because I have very thick hair and I have longer hair and it still lasts me a decent amount of time. It's like a big tub, so a little bit goes a long way. Even if you're like me and you like really glob it on, it'll last me for months. So the one that is currently in my shower, I actually purchased at the very end of September and it is the 5th of January as I am filming this today. So it lasts several months and I've still got like half a thing left. So pretty good price, also cruelty free, available in drugstores. I purchased it from Target, but they also have it at Ulta, Meijer, which is like a regional store. Kroger might have it. So pretty accessible, pretty affordable. And if you do have thicker hair and hair that needs a lot of moisture like mine does, it works really well. That is something that I think I will continue to repurchase. I might try other ones on the side, but this one I know works well for my hair. And I think I learned my lesson the first time to just stick with this one. So for skincare, I wanted to mention the Bioma Milky Oil Cleanser. This I purchased from Target. I believe This ranges in like $15 to $20. This also, I think, lasts a long time. You only need one pump and it comes out like a semi-thin oil, but this works amazing for removing makeup. So what I will do each night is I will go in with one pump of this, make sure it just melts all of my makeup off, and it does wonders as well on waterproof makeup. Like, I don't have any issues with makeup sticking around when I use this, and like make sure I actually massage it well into my skin. And then I will do a second cleanse with a normal cleanser, but this works tremendous for foundation, eye makeup, eyelash glue. That it takes a little bit more time to work on, but it works still pretty well. You just have to like massage it into your lashes and make sure you're coating everything better, but it works really, really well. Once I have everything massaged on my face, then I will use water, and it turns kind of milky as it's like helping dissolve and like remove all the makeup. Cause like I will rub it all over my face and you'll see the makeup, like my eye makeup, my mascara, black, like all over my face. But then with the water, it starts to make it milky and starts to remove it. And then with the second cleanse, it just removes everything. So I love this for removing makeup. I even use this when I'm not wearing makeup, and if I have SPF on, I'll just use a lot less. Okay, I was wrong. This is actually only $12.99 at Target and $13.99 at Ulta. So cheaper than the $15 to $20 I thought it was. Again, second time I purchased this, it just works really well for me. I take it traveling, I love it. The next product I have mentioned on my channel a few times, and that is the Jason Vitamin E Moisturizing Cream. This is something I have used on and off for years. I used to work at a health food store that sold this product, and I tried it for the first time then, and I kind of, over the past couple of years, rediscovered it because it is so good. And I know some people say that vitamin E isn't actually as hydrating or nourishing to the skin as we may have once thought, but it works super well for me. I don't know the science behind it. I am, whatever. I just know this has been working for me. I have no qualms with it. It's 25,000 IU. They used to have a 5,000 IU. I don't really know the difference, to be honest, but this comes in a jar, and this is pretty affordable as well. This is well under $20. Yeah, it looks like right now you can get it from iHerb for about $9, Kroger for $16. So you can get it for a lot cheaper at like Vitacost. I'm pretty sure I've also purchased it from Meijer. It is more expensive through Target. It's $20.50, which I've never spent that much on this. So definitely look around to try and find the best price for this. But I have used up several jars at this point, and I just keep coming back to this. I will try other ones and they just won't do as much for me. I like this because it's super thick. So this is what I will use at night after everything else. This is what my last step is, to just lock everything in. And I find it incredibly moisturizing and hydrating. And I do have naturally oily skin most of the time, not too oily, but I definitely would say it's on the oilier side. However, it is currently winter and I am also on Accutane, which as you might know, causes your skin to become pretty dry. My lips have gotten the worst of it, but my skin has been pretty fine. Like the dryness is very, very limited, and I think that's because of a lot of the products that I use on my face. This also lasts me a really long time, and since it's so thick, you don't need a lot. In the normal months, I will go for just like a pea-sized amount. Since I've been on Accutane, I've been kind of putting a thicker layer on it just to like make sure, because I just don't want to play around with the dry skin. And I will bring it down my neck as well. So I typically do more than a pea-sized amount now, but it's also certified cruelty-free and it's relatively accessible and affordable. So that is something I've just been continuing to love and I will continue to purchase. Moving on to makeup, the first thing I want to mention is this Juvia's Place brow gel. This is the Eye Sculpt Eye Shade Eyebrow Gel, and I purchased this a long time ago. A little bit does go a long way, but what I really love about this, and it might not be exactly what you want, I do not want in a brow gel like a soft finish. I don't want my eyebrow hairs to be moved. This holds them in place all day, keeps them, kind of just freezes them up there. It doesn't feel crunchy, but it just does such a good job at keeping them up in place. Because I have issues with that a lot. It's just like my eyebrow hairs will fall down and it'll make me just look weird. But this works so well at just keeping them up, keeping them in place until the end of the day when I wash it off. So I tend to use this first, and then I will go in with like an eyebrow pencil or powder or something to fill it in more. So I don't solely rely on this. This I like to use for initial color to kind of fill in my brows a little bit, but mostly just to keep them in place. Oh no. It's currently on sale for $3.60, down from $12 on Juvia's website. So I am quite concerned that they're gonna be discontinuing it. They better not be discontinuing this. I really like this. I'm about to buy some right now, just in case they are. When I purchased this, it was from Ulta, and it was a little while ago. It looks like it's no longer available at Ulta. It's allegedly available on Amazon, but I don't buy any makeup or skincare from Amazon anymore. I don't trust it. I also don't want to support Amazon as much as I can. So it looks like you do have to go to actually Juvia's Place website and just hope that they're not discontinuing this. Any of the 25 people that watch my videos work at Juvia's Place by chance, please don't let them discontinue this. Maybe I should send an email. Anyway, if you like a gel to just keep everything locked in there all day, this is the one. Okay, the last two products kind of go hand in hand, and these are the Lacura bronzer and highlighter. Okay, I had to stop and charge my camera battery for a moment so I could finish this video, so I apologize if the lighting is different, but let's get to the Aldi Lacura bronzer and highlighter. So Aldi is a discount grocery store, kind of on the smaller side, kind of like a Trader Joe's. They might actually be under the same owner as Trader Joe's, but I'm not sure if they're in every state, if they're in every region, but in the Midwest, they are aplenty. And I love Aldi. They just have such good prices and home goods, and it's just a great spot. But they have also been delving into skincare, hair care, and makeup. And I think they are a UK brand. I want to say German maybe. So if you are in Europe, you might have access to way more things. I've heard that these are much more readily available in Europe where they are, whereas in the US, these only come like on a weekly basis. Each week Aldi has a different in-store ad, and they will get a small amount of the product, and then once it sells out, you just have to wait till they bring it back. So these are products that they had several months ago, and I think I did a whole video dedicated to these, but I really like these. I think this is supposed to be like a dupe almost for the Hoola bronzer, and then I'm not sure if they have a highlighter in the same thing, but it's like the same packaging, at least, like with the box. And these come with little mirrors, but these were, I think, $5.99. So they are pretty inexpensive. Since it's cardboard, it's pretty lightweight packaging, and I have the shade Tropical, but this bronzer I find for my skin type is really good. It's not too orange. I feel like it's a good bronzy bronze, so it doesn't make me look like an Oompa Loompa, but it also looks really soft on my skin and blends out really well. It doesn't go on too dark, and it's really easy to blend out. I feel like, I don't know what else to say other than it's just so soft on the skin, and I feel like it looks so natural with my paler, lighter skin tone. And the highlighter, I think it's definitely like one that is more evident. I wouldn't describe this one so much as like a soft highlighter. It's more of like a, if you want your highlighter to be seen type, as you can see like right here, but it doesn't have any type of chunky glitter in it, so I think it looks like soft on the skin in the sense that it's not streaky or like super glittery or chunky. Like you can tell it's there, but it doesn't look like a highlighter streak on your skin. And these are great for travel because they are so light, but also because I will use these interchangeably as bronzer, highlighter, and then my eyeshadow. So if I don't want to pack a whole eyeshadow palette, I will just use these, and they work great. This is just like a great crease shade, and then this I would just use as a shimmery shade, and they work great for that. I think they look beautiful on my skin. It looks super soft and natural, because if I'm wearing any kind of makeup, my eyelids get really oily. Even after using Accutane, my eyelids still get super oily. So if I want to wear mascara or eyeliner or anything, if I don't have some type of powder on my lids to absorb that oil, it will all transfer up. So I have to put something. So I like using this. I will just put this in the crease where it gets like the most oily and bring it down a little bit. And that'll be like the transition shade, I guess. And then I would just put this on the lid. And this is beautiful as, like, it looks great and soft as a highlight, but you can really build it up and make it look super sparkly and bright on the lid. It's great for an inner corner highlight, but even when I have my eyeshadow palettes available, I will still sometimes reach for this, put on my lid, because it is such a good shade for my skin type. It's just so pearly and pretty. So I know that for most people, or maybe all people, you can't just go online and purchase these. So you have to like kind of be acquainted with Aldi and know like when they're bringing them back. But I wanted to mention them in case you are an Aldi shopper and you've never thought to try their makeup or their skincare. These at least are really good. And I do have a couple other videos on like all the things that I purchased. But those are the last two items that I have just been absolutely loving and using so much in 2024. I am really excited for 2025 to hopefully do some more videos and get back into filming. I know I've been saying this for literally months. I do miss it. I just feel like I've been so busy with like my normal job and dealing with motivation, especially in the winter. By the time I get off work, it's dark outside. So I'm gonna try to get better at that. Maybe I should try and make that my New Year's resolution. Say that on camera and like write it down somewhere so I hold myself accountable, because I do miss filming and I feel like for a while it just really stressed me out, but I want to get back into doing it and enjoying it. And I am excited to try a whole new array of products in 2025. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me. And if you are already subscribed, I really appreciate your support. Thank you for watching me in 2024. If you're not subscribed, I'd really appreciate if you could stick around with me and listen to me ramble about beauty and lifestyle stuff. Anyway, I will hopefully see you in my next video, and Happy New Year.